Hello and welcome to this NDTV special. It's been close to now almost 40 years to the day when India won that remarkable World Cup at Lord's in England in 1983. Since then, India has gone on to many cricketing milestones, but somehow 1983, for a whole generation of us, will always bring back the goosebumps. That was the turning point. And now, on the anniversary of that win, and triggered by a book that's coming out on that World Cup win, we have with us the entire 1983 World Cup winning squad. So it's an absolute, this is a very unusual reunion to have everybody here. I've got Kapil Dev, of course, sitting here to my right. He's the captain of that 1983 winning team. But I'm actually going to make my dear friend Kirti Azad the co-anchor for this program and get him to introduce everybody with one line as to what he remembers was their defining World Cup moment. Kirti Azad, don't look so shell-shocked. No, I want you to start here with Kiribhai and then take us through the whole team.
Well, the way he took his catches, we call him the angler.
Right.
Catch of the day.
Okay.
When you go to any shop and you want to have fish, they give you the catch of the day.
Right.
So he always gave us the catch of the day. He's the angler.
He was the angler of the cricket team. Syed Kirwani.
Man Singh Saab.
Yes.
Well, he loved pigeon meat, so kabutar. Yash Paji
Yashpal Sharma.
Yash Paji had always a lot of strength, and whenever he would hit it across for a six,
right,
उनका डोला फंसता था. So badam, kaju, kishmish.
He was known as Badam. Even now, actually, Yashpal bhai, you let him flex for a look at that.
Look at that. Look
Even
at that.
now, he's got the Badam.
Jimmy Pa would be trundling very easily and people would take him very easy.
Okay.
But वो देखने में छोटे लगे घाव करे गंभीर. He is the silent assassin.
The silent assassin. Wow. Sandeep Patil sahab, of course.
Our captain during the day was Kapil.
Yes.
And Raton ka Raja was Sandy. And we were his teammates, so he was the captain.
I see. I want to know more about the Raton ka Raja separately. Maybe when the cameras are off.
Correct. Ballu.
Yes.
Balwinder
Sandhu sahab.
The incredible Hulk. This man, the way, Gordon Greenwich saw him.
Yes.
And he just left the ball and got bowled.
Ball of the match. Ball of the century.
Ball of the tournament.
More than that. Ball of the tournament.
Roger
Binney.
He would come quietly do his job. So he would be the gentle giant.
Okay.
Yeah. He's gentle otherwise too. Okay. You won't hear him say anything.
We'll
if he
try
says something to you, you're sitting next to him, you have to just listen to him like this.
I see, okay.
Madhipal sahab, really hard-working guy, always on the job, always wanting the captain, something new or the other. So he would be saying, you see, my.
Last but, we're coming to Chika in a second.
Wally.
Sunil Walson.
Walson was a very close watcher of the entire thing, and he had the best outside view.
Okay.
Yeah, so the best outside view, voyeur.
Last but not least.
This gentleman.
Yes. Chris Srikanth.
We used to be watching him every second step, whether he's going to fall or not.
Right.
So he was called Dhad Padango.
Chika, you want to respond to that? No, but we'll come back to that in a second. Yeah. But let's also not forget, we've got Amit Bhagchandka with us. Yeah. He's the publisher of Opus, and they are the ones who are putting this whole book together. We'll come to that.
Before you want to go,
yes,
let Sandy describe Kirti Azad, please.
Yes, sorry, I forgot. Someone has to describe Kirti Azad, yes.
I have no words for Kirti, because, he is full of words.
Achha, chalo, he got off lightly. But tell me, Balu sahab.
I call him Gucce because वो एक सिक्स नहीं मारता, दो तीन एक साथ मारता था.
अच्छा, गुच्छों में मारते थे.
गुच्छों में मारता था, गुच्छे बुलाता हूँ उसको.
गुच्छा था. क्या बात है. Let me just start by asking you, because when one talks about how this changed Indian cricket, I saw that Ramiz Raja had tweeted out the pay slip of the 83 World Cup Indian team, and you got 1,500 rupees as a match fee and 200 rupees per day as what your spending fee was, right? So that your DA, 200 rupees per day.
The love and affection what we got from the people,
yes,
no money can buy that. And that's it.
Yes.
Let's say anything.
Yes.
The amount the people loved us, it's You can't even, I don't have a word.
Right.
No money can buy that.
Kapil Paji, I wanted to ask you, because when you went into the tournament, everyone said India were the underdogs, all of that. Even in the finals, there was a sense. But what was happening to the team at that time? Where you were taking, you beat the West Indies not once, but you beat them twice during the tournament. What was going on with the team, and what was the magic ingredient?
I would say the boys were enjoying. It wasn't, a lot of people say pressure. We used to say pleasure.
Okay.
The difference is only that much. You enjoy yourself. A lot of people say there's too much pressure. While playing, there can be pressure. No, it's a fun.
Right.
In fun, you don't have a pressure. You have a pleasure. Enjoy yourself. And that was the mantra what we had. Go and enjoy yourself on the field.
Jimmy Amarnath, give us the sense of what was that winning mix, because there was always this sense that India psychologically was not ahead, but that winning mantra which we see today, whether it's a Virat Kohli or Saurav Ganguly, since then that changed. What changed in '83, you think? What was going on?
I think a lot of things, because if you talk about the earlier 2 World Cups, we were just participating.
Right.
And we were, as a team, we were not ready to in one-day cricket. We always felt that our opponents were better and stronger. And at times, like I remember in '79, like we would be playing a game, but if some other game was going on, half the team would be watching the other game, sitting in the other dressing room. So probably we were not ready. But by '83, I think we were more or less coming together. We had experience of that one-day cricket. We had played tough series in West Indies, Pakistan. So I think we were ready. This time we were playing the World Cup. So there was a difference of just participating and just going and playing. So we thought that we were as good as anybody. And so that the self-confidence was there. We had the team. We had the right people for the right conditions.
Right. And so it was all coming together in a way.
All coming together, yeah.
But I want to ask Chris Srikanth that, because Chris Srikanth, you had this great story about how, assuming that India will not make it to the finals, you had already booked tickets for a trip to America.
Not only me, about 8 of us. Don't worry that. I mean, all other guys are hiding there. Only thing is I've come out openly and said it. That's all, nothing else. In fact, 8 of us.
Name them.
Half the team were there. Roger.
No. Name them.
He's naming. Let him name.
Roger Binny, Kirmani, Sandeep Patil, Sunil Gavaskar, Ravi Shastri, everybody, all of us went in the same team. So all
everybody.
of us took the ticket from Bombay to New York, stop over in London to play the World Cup, watch the semi-finals, finals, and then have fun in US. Actually, that was the actual plan.
Okay.
And my wife came on at 2 honeymoons. That's all. One honeymoon, World Cup 1983, and second honeymoon was US. So, unlike Jimmy Amarnath's thought process, unfortunately, my thought process is different. Okay, I thought I'll also go participate and watch the World Cup.
Okay.
Oh, Lords, this is Lords. Oh, this is the World Cup.
Right.
Hello, go to America and come back.
But then that didn't happen.
That didn't happen because of our captain.
You won.
Why? I tell you what happened. The captain, on the eve of the first match, gave a tremendous speech and said, guys, when we can beat West Indies with Bubbies, why not once more? We all said, pagal kya baat kar rahe re, captain? And myself, Roger Binny, were looking at each other, and we were all smiling as usual, giggling. When the leader says something, as usual, when the boss says something, all the others say, our boss has gone mad, that's all. But then, that sense of determination, the sense of aggression, the sense of self-belief, the sense of self-confidence,
right,
which Kapil brought along with guys like Jimmy Amarnath, etc. I think that gave us the confidence.
That's an amazing story. Yes, Sandhu Saab. Yes, tell me.
I think what Chika is saying,
the
man was making plan and God laughed.
Right. But this point that he made,
Mr. Balvinder Singh Sandhu, did you really believe that we will come to the semi-finals?
Yeah, we will do well, I said. We will do well in the World Cup. We will do well in the World Cup. I have given an interview in Calcutta paper.
You can give an interview after winning, Baba.
No, before going there.
Okay. But tell me, Sandeep Patil, this point he made about Kapil Dev, locker room, inspiration, how much was that a factor in firing up everybody?
No, of course, captain's job is very, very important. And the way Kapil led all of us right from the day one, from the first match till the finals, was admirable. He never
made any personal comments. He allowed, and he had faith. Maybe he had a lot of faith in every individual.
Right.
And he allowed every individual to do their own job. The responsibility which was given, like earlier, Kirti and all said that I was Rato ka Raja.
Right.
I think I don't know who has labeled that and who has forced that on me, but I enjoyed that because I was not enjoying my cricket on the field apart from my batting.
Right.
So I did a dual duty of playing in the World Cup as a batsman and watching the World Cup as a fielder.
Right.
And I had to do something in the evening for my colleagues. So that's how I tried.
What was that? What were you doing at night that got you that title?
We used to go to mandir and do mandir
Mandir, gurudwaras, like a church. Okay.
Yeah.
All very
yes, all religious places.
Religious. No, but if Kirtibai and everybody, Yashpalji, Madanlal, all of you come in, if you were to look at the World Cup 83 and think of the pivotal moments that you think still stay with you, which were the turning points, what would that be? No. Listen, do relive it for a younger generation. Please understand, so many people watching, they would not have had that excitement of being able to see. So was it his running catch backwards against Viv, catching Viv Richards?
I think there are so many iconic moments that
One that stands out.
One then in that case, Kapil lifting the World Cup from Lords.
Right.
That is what we came for. That is what we achieved.
Right.
And that was one man's belief from the very beginning. Many of us did not believe that we can really win. But one man's belief, that was Kapil saying that, always telling himself, we can win all the time.
Right.
He was talking there. And then, you didn't ask me how would I describe him. You asked everybody, you didn't. He's the legend. He's the legend. And because in the dressing room, during the team meetings, he changed our vocabulary. We call him Professor, subject English.
Acha.
Complete vocabulary changed.
Explain.
Our vocabulary changed.
Acha.
Because समझ नहीं आती थी ना. मेरी इंग्लिश किसको समझ आएगी? और I think out of 14, 15 players, only 2 people could understand.
And you know why the bonding still goes, and why the bonding was there.
Yes.
He being the legend, he would have played in any team as a fielder himself, but he would take joke on himself.
Okay. So that was a very rare quality, that you could laugh at yourself.
Everybody between us, we have a WhatsApp group for the last 15 years, and we keep on exchanging.
So there's a 1983 winners, World Cup winners WhatsApp group.
Yeah.
Wow, that would be amazing. So what do you think was a turning point moment? Abhi bhi aapko yaad
The
rehta
moment you started that, whether you were underdogs.
Yeah.
Yes, we were. When we started the first game.
Right.
When we gave the whole world a shock, winning against an unbeatable side,
Yeah.
West Indies, then they were underdogs after that.
Right.
So we were the favourites.
Right. So it all changed.
Mind you, the BBC didn't record that match because they thought
India hai,
West Indies versus Zimbabwe,
ho jayega.
West Indies will go through.
Right.
So the moment they came to know, then they started following us.
Wow.
But that was a bad luck. When
Again-
Kapil scored 175,
Again,
Yes.
they did
there
not.
was a strike.
No, there wasn't a strike. They never came.
They didn't come, and even the
That one, I want to just ask you very quickly on that 175, because that was incredible, right? I think India was 17 for 5, and then you scored 175 of 138 deliveries against Zimbabwe. क्या खा के पी के आए थे आप सवेरे? What?
पता नहीं, 38 years
नहा के आए थे
हाँ?
नहा के आए
थे
because
Ground पे नहा के आए थे,
after the
batting.
toss,
Yes.
I went for a bath. I thought our big player was there. They will spend time. We might
Kar
not
lenge.
get batting, but Wally keep on saying captain 2 down, captain 3 down. So by that time, I don't even remember anything, and I just went in. God have created certain days for you.
Right.
Every day is God have created, but certain days for you.
That
And
was just your day.
I felt halfway through, today is my day. I don't have to do anything stupid.
Right.
That's all.
Actually, we wanted to test him. You should give credit to all those 5 who got out.
Who got out? Oh, achha, it was a sacrifice.
Yeah, so
you were
we
all
wanted to
sacrificing in order for him to score.
See how good is our captain.
Okay.
So the credit should also go to the
I think
To the
one
five-
thing, Srinivasan.
One second, I just want to bring in others also. Madanlal sir, what is aapke man mein, what stays in your mind as a turning point? Was it Sandhu Saab's ball of the match century, or
Definitely, Balwinder.
the ball he bowled to Richard,
To Greenwich.
to Gordon Greenwich was a fantastic. It is still, I remember, Gordon Greenwich is still standing there, watching, इधर से क्या
He's still watching replays की
Still
हुआ क्या?
हुआ क्या? पर ये है
संधू भाजी क्या just quickly tell us, आप जैसे मैंने कपिल भाजी से पूछा, आप क्या खा या पी के आए थे कि you bowled that?
मैं तो गोली खा के आया था, उन्होंने गोली दी थी कुछ वो से. The thing is that I think that ball was not the turning point. I think that was the ball of hope. Okay, we can do. We
Right.
have got 9 more to go. I think Kapil's catch. No, I think no one.
Catching Viv Richards.
Viv Richard.
Yes.
I think, with due respect to all of us, we won't have been 2 or 3 yards close to that catch.
Right.
Kapil could have reached that catch. He judged the ball so.
He was
early.
running backwards.
He judged the ball very early.
Right.
And he made it look so easy
Right.
that even अगर 2-3 yards और भी दूर होता, he would have caught it.
Chris Srikanth, Chika, what is your highlight moment?
Two things. One is that 175 not out. I think everybody has spoken
Yeah.
a lot about it already.
Okay.
And as Balu was saying just now, I agree completely with Balu. I agree with you, Balu. Hey, Balu, kya ठीक बोला आपने? क्योंकि because I remember I was standing at cover point and Roger was at covers, and Viv Richards was banging the ball. Zurr, the ball was going to boundary. Zurr, it was going to boundary. That time we used to have something called tea time in the World Cup in 1983. So Roger and myself were smiling at each other, and then we're talking. I said, okay, the match looks like it'll be over by tea time. But then suddenly this unbelievable catch. Actually, if you see the video, you would have seen Yashpal coming from square leg. It was Yashpal could have probably come in and maybe taken the catch also. I'm not saying he wouldn't have. He may have taken the catch. But the way Kapil said, leave it, yeah, मैं हूँ ना, खत्म.
मैं हूँ ना. But Jimmy Amarnath, what would you, when you look at someone like Virat and you think of your generation of players, people like Kapil yourself, what do you make of Team Virat and Virat himself, this generation?
No, I think when you talk about great sides and over the period of time, even if you go to 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s,
Yeah.
or now we talk about the last two generation, we talk about it. And see, like now when Saurav Ganguly was the captain,
Yes.
he had the players with him.
Right.
So without players, you cannot have a great team. That is one way.
Right.
Because when you have a player like Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, Lakshman, Virendra Sehwag, this kind of quality players you have, then you
have to take everybody with you.
Of course, you need talent to make a great side. So like in 83, we had great players, with us. So that's why we won. And without good players, you cannot have a great side.
Good players are very important. Kiribhai, when you look at now our team, currently we have been struggling since 2014, not been able to win again with the World Cup. Unfortunate, we fought well. Do you feel that killer instinct is there with the current team, and you go back to 83 and think of...
No, I think once you lose, you say there's no killer instinct. That's
Right.
not the point. The point is that you generally play to win. And, in India, we basically have, the winning spirit.
Right.
I'm talking about the public and not the sportsman spirit. If somebody plays better and wins, then you should appreciate it. Here is brick bats all the time.
Right.
So I feel that it's nothing. There's no difference. I mean, I remember the run out of Yash Paji when he ran Alan Lamb out. Direct hits. I mean, what you see Ravindra Jadeja today.
He was doing that.
He was doing it then. Look at Kapil's catch. Have you ever seen a catch like that being taken after 1983? I have not.
Right.
Right? So, every era has their own.
Right.
And we had only one camera. Now there are 30 different cameras to really assess who is really good. And when you take 30 different angles, you find out that's brilliant. But he was only from one angle. So obviously it's restricted to one angle.
Fair enough. And I think a lot of these great stories, Amit, are part of this book that you brought out. We've heard some of the stories, but from what I understand, there are many more untold stories as well.
So the best part about the 83 opus is almost 60 to 70% of the content you haven't heard about it.
Okay.
And I can fairly and squarely say at least half of that even the team doesn't know about each other, what they have shared and what their thoughts was.
Okay.
And what they think from then to now, and what was the role of the families, how motivating they were, and neighbors and friends, how together they all came. So it's a very emotional journey that we are creating over here. And
Any one story that from they're all here that they don't know about each other that you want to share? And
No,
they can-
no. You'll definitely have to buy one to read.
I see.
We have absolutely.
That's a very
Yeah,
good sales pitch that you're not going to reveal any secrets.
And not only that, but the response that we've got from the book. So we've reached out to almost 100 eminent Indians,
Right.
from the field of art, science, sports, entertainment, business, and you will see the anecdotes that they have, these gentlemen and ladies have written
And
in the
shared.
opus, and their personal experiences with the players, because a lot of them are old family friends. It's phenomenal. The stories, you will just freak out reading. It's almost
we're getting a taste of it even now as we're talking to them, that they have amazing stories. So we began with stories, we're running out of time, I want to end with stories. Chris Srikanth, I want to ask you, because, you were up against this West Indies pace attack, there was Malcolm, Andy Roberts, dangerous characters. How were you easing the tension? Was there some singing that would happen, aapas mein kaise? How was the...
See, I used to sing the song called Bridge Over Troubled Waters to myself, the good old days Simon and Garfunkel song.
Okay.
And what happened was this Garner used to bowl from 6 feet. He's already 6 feet 8 inches.
Yeah.
And when his hand goes up and he jumps, the ball will probably be delivered from a height of 12 feet. And the side screen, the pavilion end doesn't have a side screen actually. It's just like one of the television screens, like broad thing. So I went and told Jimmy Amarnath, hey Jimmy, kya kar rahe? I don't know what to do. Jimmy, please tell me what to do. He was there. He said, Chika, you just play your game, yaar. Chalo, mere ko license mila. Next ball, fatak, cut kiya. My ball dekha, I didn't know where the ball was going. It took a top pitch and went to a third man for 4. I said, man, I'm relieved now. One good thing, my captains, whether from Sunil Gavaskar, my first captain, Kapil Dev, my captain in the World Cup 83, and my second captain. One thing is that the team they always gave freedom to me. Right. One great thing the captains and the team did was, Chika, we'll all plan all these things. These rules don't apply to you. You do whatever you want. That was the freedom given to me throughout my life. I can do whatever I want, the play I want. I'll get out the first ball playing a stupid shot. I'll play a good knock of 50 or whatever it is. It doesn't matter. I'll score a century in a one-day match. It doesn't matter. But I just played my natural game.
Okay, so when I asked you about singing, I was trying to get you to sing. That was the lead-in question.
Which one I want to sing? English, Hindi, Tamil.
Okay, but I heard that who's the real singer in the team then, if it's not you?
The real singer, I'm not an authentic singer, but I think real singer must be Jimmy Amarnath next to you.
Jimmy Amarnath, come on, you can't pass up an opportunity.
नहीं मैं एक शेर सुना देता हूँ आपको.
एक थोड़ा शेर भी सुना दीजिए, थोड़ा गा भी दीजिए.
जाम पे जाम पीने के बाद सुबह तक तो उतर ही जाएगी. जाम पे जाम पीने के बाद सुबह तक तो उतर ही जाएगी. जो हमने आपकी नजरों से पी है, खुदा की कसम तमाम उम्र नशे में गुजर जाएगी.
क्या बात है. But Jimmy Amarnath, he says you're the best singer. What was your go-to song? Was there anything you were singing to cheer up the team or?
No, I'm not a singer. I'm a bathroom singer actually. And
Kirbani used to like the Kurbani song.
Yes.
Kurbani song.
Okay.
No, I'll just
Kirbani.
Yeah.
Kirmani song.
Kurbani.
No, I'll sing a Punjabi song. You'll understand better.
Okay.
I'll understand better. Brilliant.
Go.
It's like Kapil, telling Roger what to do. Okay. Aja nach le, aja nach le, aja nach le, aja nach le. एक तेरी काश्मी दी अख चन्नी है, पिपली दा पत्त तेरा लक चन्नी है. एक तेरी काश्मी दी अख चन्नी है, पिपली दा पत्त तेरा लक चन्नी है. हैगा कि नहीं हैगा सानू शक बलिए, मार के हुलाड़ा गेड़ा ला दे बलिए. बल्ले बल्ले गिद्दे च करा दे बलिए, नी तू करा दे बलिए. आजा नच ले, आजा नच ले.
Sound of applause. Fantastic. Okay, there's a request from your captain, Jika. You have to sing a Tamil song to counter this, and then we have to wrap up the program.
Tamil song, huh? There are too many songs here. What song?
One Tamil song.
Song, man.
Do we know Tamil that will tell you which song? Pick one out of them.
Yedana paadunga.
எந்த பாடு சொல்லு டக்குனு சொல்லு.
Whatever comes to your mind, நீங்க பாடுங்க.
I'll sing a what you call Rajinikanth song for you.
Okay. With the moves
Okay.
also, huh? With the Rajni moves. Huh?
With the Rajini moves, I can't do that.
Okay. Chalo, just
பொதுவாக என் மனசு சிங்கம் பொதுவாக என் மனசு தங்கம் நான் போட்டின்னு வந்து நான் சிங்கம் நல்லதே செய்வேன் வெற்றி மேல் வெற்றி வரும் ஆடுவோம் பாடுவோம் கொண்டாடுவோம் ஹே பாடுவோம் ஆடுவோம் கொண்டாடுவோம்.
Wow.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Thank you all so much for joining us. It's still so clear that all of you are still so closely knit. The chemistry is still there even now, right, Kapil Baji?
Absolutely. Look, I won't let you go
Yeah.
without. We are only coming out with this 1,983 books.
Right.
So first come, first buy. They can do it.
Okay.
It's not going to go more than 1,983 books.
Okay. Oh, just only 1983 books. Okay, that's wonderful that this has become an opportunity for all of you to come together. And for all of those watching, especially younger Indians, to be able to get a sense of what it was like to be a cricket star in 1983 and what it meant for Indian cricket and for India as a whole. Thank you all so much for joining us, and thank you for giving us this opportunity to talk to all of you. That's all the time we have. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.